I just slept 13 hours again because that's what I do when I'm here upstate on the weekends. I just sleep and sleep with my puppies right by my side. Hi, baby. Good morning, big stretch. We all sleep real good when we're up here. Good cheek. But when we are up here, my boyfriend is like on mission mode. He is nowhere to be found. He just texted me, I think he's at the dump like an hour away, throwing away all of our garbage and all of our recycling. And so I'm here by myself and I'm gonna feed the dogs, wake up, do my little routine, have some coffee. I wanna get ready for a run. So spend the weekend with me at our fixer-upper. My boyfriend already made coffee, so that's great. It's not warm anymore because he woke up so much earlier than me, but we'll warm some up. We're out of almond milk. I really need to go grocery shopping. Whenever we leave for the week, we completely take whatever groceries that might go bad. And so then we get home and there's literally no groceries. There's nothing to eat. And so that is like kind of top of my priority list. After I go for a run at some point, I think I'm gonna do that. So anyways, we have black coffee, which I really don't like, but you know what? Oh no, I'm really not a black coffee drinker. That might just have to wait. I might be more of like a tea situation today, like a green tea situation. That might be more me today. Delicious. A little sneak peek at what you get today. Okay, ready? Sit, turn, sit, down. Good boy. Unfortunately, I can't give Mimi any of this because she's actually allergic to beef. And if she has like even a little bit of beef, she immediately starts having diarrhea. So she can't even have scraps of it. Last night at like 10 p.m. when we got here, I did make some chicken soup though. And it's pretty spicy. I put a lot of like red pepper flakes into it, although it's too spicy for Henry now. But I am gonna have some of this. And I put some pasta in it. Hi, girly. And for our caffeine today, we are going to do some pure green tea, a big cup of pure green tea. We need the fire glove for this one. Whenever we're at the fixer-upper, I actually feel like I have so much to do, and I always have all these little home projects that I'm working on. And here's our sunroom, by the way. This is where we hang out a lot of the time. You can see I got a human-sized dog bed that I have to promote on my last TikTok live tomorrow, I think. Anyways, I feel like I always have a lot of different home projects, and one of the things that I am working on today is I really want to perfect my craft corner. It might not sound like it should be the biggest high priority, but when I'm up here, one of my favorite things to do, especially when my sister is here, is we literally just like TV and do crafts, whether it be like painting or crocheting or like, you know, collaging or whatever. And so I've been kind of slowly bringing things up for our craft corner from the garage. I've always been into DIY things, like especially in middle and high school, always went so over the top with any sort of like book report or anything that I could use a hot glue gun for, like dioramas. That was my fucking shit. And so I am very excited to bring my craft corner to life. It's kind of a fucking mess, but let me show you what we're working with right now. It is in our sunroom, like literally all of this is the dogs playing. So in our sunroom right here, I've been kind of bringing things out from storage from my like old period fairy dress up. I've been working on this decorative pillow, crocheting it. I just finished both of the sides, and so I'm finishing it up and then I'm going to crochet both the edges. And this is literally all stuffy that I've saved from the dogs ripping up their toys, and I'm going to use it as stuffing for the pillow. And then this little table is like my little craft corner. I've been trying to organize the drawers that I got in the trash room of my building. I found all of my knitting books. I was always really into amigurumi in like middle and high school, and so I found all of these. I think I've made almost everything that's in this box in this book right here. And the edges are a little frayed, like the use really shows. I wanted to show you some of the gems we found in the storage though. If you haven't followed on TikTok, I actually have an alter ego called The Period Fairy. It's like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, I have the Period Fairy, which is an alter ego of mine that I very accidentally stumbled upon. And I basically, in 2022, I went to Electric Forest, and me and some of the team members were there because August was free in some of the artist restrooms, and we went literally just to like make content about it, wanting to show like period products should be free, especially at a camping festival. And I basically came and wanted to like make myself a billboard for the brand. And so I made this bra literally with an old bra that I had had for years. I took some of the old August wrapping from like my pads and tampons. I would save them for arts and crafts. So you can see like the tampons. This is actually our OG pad wrapping. Our pads do not come in this wrapper anymore because about a year later, we then upgraded to a BPI certified compostable material, which is like a white wrapper. But this is what it used to be. Sorry, I burped. This is what it used to be. And so I made this, and actually like while I was at that festival is when I had this little girl come up to me and she goes, "Why are you the Period Fairy?" And she asked for a tampon, asked for a sticker. Her mom was there, was super supportive, and that video went super viral. And even though I got a lot of hate for the video and actually a lot of other videos for the Period Fairy, there was also a lot of support. And I would not have leaned in so much to the Period Fairy if it wasn't for all of that support as well. And I gotta say, like, I've really been in my feels today because I don't know if TikTok is going away tonight. I don't know if it's just gonna not be available on the App Store. It's like so terrifying. And so I'm just feeling really in my feels and really thankful for the app, because that alter ego of the Period Fairy that I kept leaning into for like the last few years, which now has like 350 million views on TikTok alone, it really has meant so much to me, because anybody who knows me knows that like I can be very outgoing, but I'm actually quite shy in many ways, like especially in social situations. And when I tapped into the Period Fairy, all of that like insecurity, shame went away. I had like no social anxiety, was wearing, Mimi, come here, was wearing my pad wrapper, my pads like in public and everything. So I found this one. I found this with the day pad boxes that I made. I also found this belt that I wore at Izu, hot glue gunned myself into it, was handing out night pads literally from here. It's like very much like a superhero vibe. And also found this as well, my old like superhero costume things. So I have no idea what's gonna happen tonight, but I'm just in my feels. It feels like the last day of school before the summer, where you're like switching schools. You don't know if you're gonna see your friends again, and it really fucking sucks. But I need to go cheer myself up, get off the internet. I'm like waiting for my boyfriend to get home, and then we're gonna go for a run. Bathroom floor and doing my makeup because I'm about to go on national news on ABC News Live to talk about the TikTok ban, which is supposed to happen like tonight, I guess. But it's really confusing because I feel like nobody knows what's actually gonna happen. Like, is the app disappearing? Is it just, going away from our phones? Is it going away from the apps? Is it just that we aren't gonna be able to like update the app? Is TikTok Shop gonna still be around? Like, I just have no idea what's coming. And I feel like I've been very pragmatic about this whole ban situation. Like, okay, we're preparing, we're diversifying, but I feel like the emotional part really hit me like this morning of like, fuck, like this app is like really fun. It's such a big part of my life, and I've poured so much of myself into it. My assistant has been helping me like download all the videos I've ever made, and she found the number of that I have 5,063 videos that are public. That's not even including the ones that I've like archived and not liked. Like, I have 5,063 videos that I made are public, are published, and we're downloading all of them now just to make sure we have them. But like, that's so much of my life. And I was trying to explain to my boyfriend, who isn't on social media and has like never really made a social media account, I'm like, I literally have put so much of myself into this app, and for it to go away when like I didn't ask for that, I feel like nobody asked for this, nobody wants it to go away. And like the people, I'm just like so upset about it. But I feel like the emotional part of it is like really hitting me. Anyways, I'm having to put some makeup on, but I'm not gonna put any mascara on just in case like I cry or something, which I don't think I am. But but who knows? Who knows? Let's go get on ABC News.
Time now for this week's social story.
I am an avid content creator and small business owner. It is no secret that I, along with so many millions of other creators, have benefited from this platform. I also feel very strongly that this platform is uniquely positioned to support emerging creators in comparison to other platforms. And so this isn't just about being told to go to another social app, but it really is about wanting to save this app in particular. TikTok is really unique in the sense that most users come onto the app with this explore mode, sort of in what they're looking for, right? Historically on Instagram and on YouTube, people are going onto the app and consuming content from people that they already follow, versus on TikTok, people are using the app and primarily looking at content on the For You page. And so it's this constant mode of brand discovery. And so for a small business or for an emerging creator, that poses a really unique opportunity to go viral. And I think that's why we see this kind of big evolution of even the creator economy really valuing and being able to support smaller emerging creators. And, you know, I launched my business in 2021 on the app, and now we were able to raise capital. We were distributed in national retail. And so, you know, I feel very privileged in the sense that I still have about 1 million followers on other channels. I've gained about 10,000 followers on Instagram in the last 24 hours. And so we are seeing more followers there, but that doesn't mean that everything's going to be the same. TikTok's algorithm is very, very unique. And I think that this organic virality that really supports leveling the playing field for so many creators and businesses is something that we don't want to go away. Okay, you guys, I just finished ABC News, and what's kind of crazy is right before I got on, I realized that TikTok and Instagram have now made it so that Reels or Shorts can be up to 3 minutes. So we see other social platforms, they're getting ready, they're trying to get everybody over, which I'm excited about, but I still don't want TikTok to go away. But anyways, I was on ABC News, and this guy, of course, like, he asks us, oh, you know, even TikTok's lawyers, they're worried that China's gonna spy on little kids, and then if those kids grow up to be FBI agents or work in the CIA, that can be used against them. I'm like, what? I just feel like as a creator, like, this is not something we're worried about. And it's like, I feel like I'm so frustrated by it. And like, I think that the creator actually did a really good job of responding, like, okay, well, let's hope that they don't do that. Like, let's find ways so that doesn't happen. But like, what the fuck? Anyways, my boyfriend very, very kindly saw how stressed I was. So he went to go do grocery shopping. He's gonna make dinner, and I'm just gonna let myself like be taken care of on the personal front, because I'm gonna be here grinding. I need to like edit a YouTube video. Life is changing, y'all. Henry's back, so we're gonna get the groceries. Did you go to Hannaford? You can. Mimi's waiting so patiently because she wants some chicken. Baby. I need to make a good TikTok is officially banned. I have clicked on this freaking app like 100 times, just muscle memory trying to get into the app, and it just reminds me it's not available in the US right now. I'm up and I walk the dogs. Life is continuing on, and of course I wake up, my boyfriend is nowhere to be found. He's been gone for hours. He's probably in the forest somewhere. He stays very busy when we're up here. Am I on Red Note trying to see what that's about? Yes. I gained 1,000 followers overnight on Red Note. Maybe my friends are joining me there. But also on Instagram, like, I don't really know where to go. My explore page on all of these things is fucking shit. I literally feel like I just got broken up with yesterday. Like, I got fucking dumb. But more like we didn't want to break up. It's that our parents made us break up because literally we were different races. We were from different worlds because, oh, I'm gonna You know, it literally feels like I have some racist ass parents who made me break up with my boyfriend just because they didn't like how different we were. Neither of us wanted to break up, and now we have to just process it. Like, they made me delete his fucking phone number so I can't contact him. It's just, that's literally what it feels like right now. And on the other hand, with everyone going to fucking Red Note, then I feel like a foreign exchange student who's like trying to be respectful of other cultural expectations and trying to speak the language, and also trying to forget this boyfriend that I had and comparing. And there's just a lot of feelings right now. I am feeling really thankful for my boyfriend though, because yesterday I felt like a fucking mess, and my boyfriend went grocery shopping, he made dinner, he kept pouring me glasses of wine, we put on some TV, we watched that, and we actually watched a couple episodes of The Bear. And I think if I had been alone, I would just have like sat and been like really depressed, freaking out. And I did feel very thankful to have Henry here, just like supporting me. And I let him know how thankful I was too. Like, no, not in like a weird way, but before we went to sleep, I was like, thank you. Not in like a sexual way. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay, I finally got in touch with my boyfriend, who is about a mile away on our trail, and he's working on like clearing the trail or something. And so he requested that I bring him snacks and some water. So me and the dogs are going out with a big jug of water, and I'm also gonna bring some different like snacks. I'll bring 2 of these, maybe 3. And do I bring a banana? No, I'm just gonna bring these for now. And hopefully that holds them over. Whenever I start getting ready, the dogs follow me everywhere. They're very smart and they know that we're going. Don't worry, you're coming. Hold these closed so we stay warm. Food. Bring some dog treats. These are really stinky and they smell up my jacket, but for the dogs. Ooh. And off we go with the water and snacks. Okay, I don't know what he did, but he literally told me to go back and bring him Band-Aids, so let's see. Don't worry, we're still going. I'm hiking up to meet Henry, and I'm thinking about, you know what's really sad and frustrating about all of this? Is that literally this is what Trump has, I think, hoped for in now being able to be the hero, not just for conservative young Americans, but like all young Americans, where like even speaking from my, it's a big hill. Speaking from my experience, like I'm a creator and a business owner where so much of my livelihood, my income, my community is on this app. And I don't know if you saw like TikTok's goodbye message to let everybody know that the app is banned. It literally says, we are so thankful to President Trump for helping us find a solution. And now all over my feed, all these creators that I went to the DNC, the Democratic National Convention with, are all posting about like, save us Donnie, save us Donald Trump. And it's very clear that TikTok's strategy is playing into the ego of Donald Trump to say like, you know, if you do this, you could literally be the savior for these 170 million Americans who don't want this app to go away. And like, I also acknowledge that, like, that's literally what I'm waiting for. Like, it is Sunday. His inauguration is tomorrow, kind of ironically on MLK Day. I'm literally just holding on to hope that he does some sort of executive order so that we can keep TikTok and not have to sell it, not get rid of the algorithm or anything like that. You know, I know that publicly people are saying that he's gonna work on extending a ban or something. It's like so against my politics in every other way. And this really is setting him up to be like positive one that's gonna save all of these users. It just feels very dystopian. My boyfriend is from Switzerland, and I've always told him I'm never fucking moving to Switzerland. I'm never leaving New York. And maybe it's just because I'm depresso and it's the depresso talking, but now, like last night I was like, is there TikTok in Switzerland? Maybe we go there. No, I'm kidding, I'd be bored out of my fucking mind. But you know, and we still have nature here in upstate New York. Look at this. I gotta go find my boyfriend, who may or may not have cut himself. So I have my bag of Band-Aids and water and snacks, and I'm just gonna hope that he's doing okay. Okay, we're coming up on this little canyon. Oh gosh, there's Henry's jacket. So anyway, so here's the snowy canyon. The dogs are very good at getting down now. Go Blue, you could do it. You could do it. Blue likes to go right with me though, which makes things kind of hard because he kind of almost pushes me over. And they're right behind me. Okay, be careful guys. Henry's footprints. Okay. Boy, good girl. There's sign number 1 of Henry. He's been doing a lot of clearing, so it's looking good. Oh, this is a new one. We might have to move that. Come on, let's go. Come on, Blue. What is I've literally been editing my YouTube vlog for like the last fucking 2 hours, and then all of a sudden my muscle memory instinct, I pulled up my phone, I went onto TikTok, and I was like, shit, that was a mistake, because I'm just gonna get this freaking notification again that it's banned, and my TikTok is working and it's back. What? Okay, the last 14 hours have been a freaking roller coaster that I am so freaking done with, and now I don't know what to think. It's like too good to be true, but also like I just don't know. I don't know what's happening. All I'm gonna say is I feel like there's a huge sigh of relief, but I'm gonna finish editing this YouTube, because even if TikTok does come back, I'm actually really excited about this long form video game, so prepare to be sick of me.